So welcome back everybody, Smithy here. Yes, it's been a couple of days but I'm back. I've had a very busy weekend and we're back on the weekday and yeah, so we're on the server. I've got the world back uploaded on the server and something that we haven't done is, which I've seen in the film of course, in the movie, is the reception area for the monorail, which is here. And also what I want to do was sort of make the area over there and cut some trees down and make like a grand like walkway here, so that when you approached on the ferry and come to the ferry port, which is going to go up here, you'd see the visitor centre on the right, so it'd be quite impressive. So what we're going to do first of all is do a bit of tree felling. That's what we're going to start, and also get me frame rates back, because we're on the server we can't see very far, as you can see. So we're going to start that. So one of the first things I want to do is cut down some of these trees down here in the front of the building, because we've got a few here which will disappear pretty quick. Remember, when I was on the server I couldn't actually get rid, and that's it. Once you get rid of the wood, the rest of it will go. So hopefully I've got rid of all the wood there. And then what I want to do is, because the way this world was put in, I just need to cut some of the trees in front, basically in trees. This should now work. Yeah, it's working fine. So there we go. So I need to do some of that, and once I've done that I will come back and take out some of the trees. That's what I want to do, because I want to do a bit of landscaping, because it shouldn't be here. And then we can see it, we can get a better view of the front of the sort of visitor centre. Yeah, there we go. Right, it's all good now. And what I'll do is come back once I cut a few of these out and show you what I've done. I just want to sort of clear out the front and make it like a lawned area. Yeah, that's fine, and that should go. Oh yes, that's good. Look at that. We do like tree assist. That's good, that is. Right, okay. What's been, while I'm doing this actually, what's been happening? Well, absolute tons, and I've been doing lots of family stuff this weekend. But what I want to say to you is what's happening. People are asking, when's the Lego Jurassic World videos coming out? Well, they're coming out very soon. I bought the game about 2 days ago, but my son has been playing it, so I've been watching him do it and see what happened. Even though the actual initial game is quite short, there is absolute masses of things to get, like how to get the secrets and stuff like that. So it's going to be a short initial gameplay, but then it's going to be pretty big. So you just have to watch that. Where's the gateway? There's the gateway. Yeah, so what I'll do is create a pathway going out that way, and we'll work with that way. I'm going to come back once I've done the sort of driveway pointing down to the sea. Well, here we go. Welcome back. And I got me, well, I don't know what's happening in my frame rates. It's very odd. Since we've upgraded the Fossil and Archeology Mod, I've got problems on the server in terms of frame rates again, but never mind. We can still film good stuff. So here you go. We have got, yeah, there we go. That's where I'm going to build the jetty here, but when you come on the boat you will see the visitor centre, which I think is looking pretty cool. I've got a few more trees that I'm going to take out. I'm also going to put a lake in front of the visitor centre here as well, because there is a lake, so I'm going to have to do something with that, which should be quite easy to do. I've just got to take a few more trees out. But on this episode what I wanted to do is start the jetty. So we're going to do that now, and I might do some more to this in between times, because it's only about building a lake. So let's go and see how we're going to put this jetty in. Some of the trees don't always go. It's quite funny how sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. There you go, like that, dead fast. So, right, okay, well, what I'm going to do is I will start the jetty, and I'm going to put the jetty a bit closer to land, e.g. the jetty will come here. It's going to be slightly different to the one in the movie, but if I do it, what I'm going to end up doing is doing like a jetty corner, because of how big this particular area is, and I want to be able to go up to the monorail. The monorail is going to go right up to this place here, so let's start with that. I think this area now looks quite good in terms of putting a jetty down. So let's start by building that. So I'm trying to make a jetty big enough for a boat to come on. I also want people to be able to see both the monorail and the centre here. So it's just a case of putting in something simple. What you find is most ports that you go to are not fancy, are they? They're concrete and blocks and stuff. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So we'll have 20 and then we'll just now, because this is quite deep actually. Oh, there we go. Ooh. And then we have sort of pillars there, so that makes it look like a proper jetty as such, which has been built out. So I'll just do another 20. In fact, this is quite easy to do. So just shoot across there, take that out. In fact, he says, yeah. So I've been doing quite a lot this weekend, so I've been dead busy. I want to get back onto this world because I've still got loads of things to do. I've got to rename all the dinosaurs from Jurassicraft because they've all gone, so we have to put them in again. So I'm going to try and see most people's names. However, if I've forgotten them, please let me know that I have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and then we'll just put that one in there. It's not going to be very deep now, is it, this one? So let me know if I've forgotten your name, your dinosaur, or you want to remind me, because I know some of you are. That's what we want you to do. That's quite good, isn't it? Just a basic. Oh, that's weird. Underwater. There we go. So that just gives me a jetty. That's what I'm looking for, and then I've cleared out trees up there as well, so that looks quite good. Right, okay, what I'm going to do is fill in these blocks. Can't do world edit, I just have to put them in and then I will come back. So what I want to do is just put an edge in all the way along to sort of finish it off, because that's what the other one did, which means I'm going to have to put the poles up a bit further, the posts, once we get here. And it just finishes it off quite nicely actually. It sort of gives it an edge to it, so you know you're walking along, and that's very much like the other jetty that we have. I know it just sticks out a different way. So what else am I going to do? Yeah, so I've got quite a few videos which I'll be doing over the next few days. I'm going to finish off some of the stuff that I hadn't done previously on the island. Now we've got all these little things that we haven't done. I'm going to bring in some more dinosaurs. I've still got the Jurassicraft 1.4 showcase to do. I've still got the fossil and archaeology 1.72. There are so many blocks and plants and stuff in that is going to take some time. So I'm afraid you're going to have to bear with me. I won't be able to produce as many of these videos after the other like I used to do. There we go. I will do as many as I can with other things permitting. So if I just leave that there, probably might think about, in fact, what I could do is to, ooh, what's that out? Whoa, what's that? Have we got a shipwreck? Holy moly, a fossil and archaeology shipwreck. Whoa, look at that. Well, sort of a shipwreck. It is a shipwreck, what's left of it. Whoa. Right, I'm going to come back and do that again. Come back and have a look. That's just outside here. I didn't realise we had one so close. Oh, that's looking a lot better looking at now with the sunset. Another sun. I need to get the sun. Ah, it's because it's low in the sky. I need to get the sun higher up in the sky. It would look a lot better. I think I'll make sure I do that next time. So there's the jetty as such. I know that it does have sort of a... No, I'm going to leave it like that so the ferry boat can just come here and then come off. So what I was looking for was something fancy. I haven't got any of that. Let's get rid of that. I think I can just bring... Oh, in fact, that's going to be annoying. Get rid of that. What one of those pillars again? Where's that pillar gone? Oh, I could... Oh, that might be a good idea. Why don't I use one? That might be better. Let's have a look and Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks like a sort of thing you tie your ship up. What a good idea. In fact, I just need one more here to get that in. I think I've got it. I've got to put some lighting on this as well. I must remember to start putting the lighting on stuff. There we go. Hey, that's more like it. And I think just for aesthetically pleasing, I will do that as well. I love that noise. There we go. And yeah, it looks pretty authentic. Right. Therefore, if you want to put a sailing ship on that. So that is that bit done. Right, I'm going to have to do some more now with the steps, which lead up to the area here. And also, see this nice flat area? I thought of actually putting some sort of cafe there as well, to look overlooking the sea. So I thought about doing something for that as well. Right, let's do a bit more. Right, welcome back. Yeah, I've cleared out the area over here on the right. That I'm going to make some sort of cafe type place there, because before people go up to the monorail, they can go and wait here, because I can imagine if a big ferry arrived there might be too many people, but it shouldn't be that bad. It depends where people want to wait, or like if they come back and waiting for the ferry to come and collect them, they can obviously wait here and wait for that to get back off the island. So it's just a case of doing some more. I think actually that would be probably better just to do this, start in this area. Oh no, I want this to match up to the steps there, so I'll have to just get rid of that bit there. There we go. Yeah, so that'll be alright. So we'll just have to do, and it means I can, if I can get this exactly right, there we go, and it's just a case of taking out some bricks and putting these in. So I'm just going to take the steps up to the station area as such. I wanted to do it a bit different because I felt that I wasn't really inspired by the way people came to the ferry port and literally came up a single escalator and back down. You could see the escalator. So I'm going to make some sort of platform area up here. Yeah, that's going to be quite easy to do. So I'm going to do a bit more and then come back. We're not very far off now, the top bit there, where I'm going to have to put the platform up to the monorail. So you can see this is now taking shape. We've got the jetty where the ferry comes in. I really need a ferry boat. It'd be really cool to be able to put the ferry boat sitting alongside there. That's going to be a build and a half. I know someone's already done it. JP Till I Die has done one, but that's on PS4 I believe. It's not on the PC. You can see the steps are here. Reception area coming up. There will be a sort of building over here. I might leave that tree there, I might not. I'm going to have to continue this up to this point here and make this like a buffer. And then I'll make a platform up here, some sort of platform, which is going to have to stick out sort of there, but I don't think that's what I'll probably end up taking these out and then work with that like that. That'd be good, because then you've got some light on it as well, and then come out with the platform, because then you're really high up and be able to get onto the monorail and do something like that. So I just need to put a design in like that. Well, we've run out of time, guys. I hope you can see now what we're doing. I think that's much better than it was. Next episode I will have done something in between. Might have dug the lake out, might have done a bit more of that. So that was a good update, just to give you an update where we are. We're still producing videos, and there's going to be some Lego Jurassic World videos in between as well. So thanks very much indeed for watching. Bye bye for now. Please like, please sub, and lots more to come. Thank you.